Good day! Welcome to this video. We're going to discuss online versus traditional based instruction. First, what is online based instruction? Online learning is exactly what it sounds like. It is a form of distance learning. It's interchangeable with the term e-learning. An LMS, learning management system, typically stores the training content, which is accessible anywhere and anytime. On the other hand, what is traditional based instruction? Traditional education requires students to attend class in person and on campus. It appeals to learners who want to live a real college experience. Counselors and professors are available for additional assistance and guidance on campus. In traditional classroom settings, hands-on training during class can take place. Students interact with fellow students face-to-face and get involved in many hands-on projects. Traditional and online-based instruction has the advantages and disadvantages. In online-based instruction, advantages, flexible hours, ability to work full-time at home while attending class, cheaper due to transportation savings, adaptability to learning styles and diverse needs. While the disadvantages, difficulties with technology and interface, lack of computer skills and self-motivation discipline, lack of problem-solving skills and perseverance, 10 to 20% higher dropout rates. The advantages and disadvantages of traditional-based instruction: immediate feedback, being familiar to both instructor and students, motivating students, cultivation of a social community. While the disadvantages are time and location constraints, instructor-centered, and more expensive. Online and traditional education share many qualities. Students are still required to attend class, learn the material, submit assignments, and complete group projects, while teachers still have to design curriculums, maximize instructional quality, answer class questions, motivate students to learn, and grade assignments. Therefore, online and traditional based instruction are both effective. I am Marianne Alverso from BTBT 3rd year, and I asked some students which learning modality are they preferred and how's their online learning experience.
Hi, I am Kyra Joyce Grifoneo, 20 years old from BTVT at 2A. Traditional learning is the learning modality that I prefer because I believe that face-to-face teaching is the most effective teaching style, especially to the young ones. Moreover, it is more interactive and students are more focused on the lesson, and rather than in online class where not all has access and it is easier to be out of focus. Where traditional learning is also easier for teacher to showcase their ability rather than on online, and where students sometimes do not appreciate teachers' effort for them to learn. Traditional learning teach us to be more authentic, where we can apply it in a real life situation. And that's all. Thank you.
Kung ako po ay papapiliin sa traditional at online class, mas pipiliin ko po ang traditional class. Kasi po, mas matututo po ako at mas maiintindihan ko po ang mga maituturo ng aking guro. At mas makakapag-focus po ako kasi po nakikita po nila yung aking ginagawa. Unlike sa online classes na pwede po namin gawin ng kahit ano pong gusto namin. Kasi po, hindi po nakikita ng guro. But, alam ko pong mali yun. So, mas pipiliin ko po ang traditional class para po makapag-focus po at maintindihan po namin ang natuturo. At yun na po ang aking nakasanayan. Salamat.
Hello, I am Francis Darren C. Padilla from BTBTE 2A. So, yun, if I will choose between online class or traditional class, so of course, I will choose traditional class. So, why? It's simply because in face-to-face class, we socialize into our teachers, classmates, and others. And it's simply, we feel the presence of the learning environments without any disturbances unlike in our homes. And for me, the most important in traditional class, we feel the competition in our classmates, ramdam natin yung pagtutulungan at pagkokompetensya, yung talagang nasa isang classroom. And we feel the guidance of our teachers. And yun, miss na namin ang pagbe-bake.
Good day everyone, I am Crishala Arcareja from BTBT2B, and now I will answer the question, what is your preferred learning modality and why? So, for me it is some traditional learning. Why? Because traditional learning is better than online learning. Because learners will learn better if they see or interact with the people who will provide knowledge to them. And learners can show what they can and cannot do, where they are weak or good, and what needs to be improved based on their performance. And I admit that I learn more in traditional learning unlike online learning. We know that this is our way now because there is a pandemic, but there are many disadvantages to online learning such as student being lazy, not listening to the class, not attending class. As a student, I admit that I spend more time studying when I see or interact with our teachers. I become diligent in doing tasks, unlike when I'm just at home. Many can interfere in my work.
Good day, my name is Mark Jason Red from BTBT2B. And to answer the question, what would I prefer between traditional method of learning and online method of learning? Personally, as a student and as a future educator in the next few years, hopefully, figuratively, I choose and I prepare to have a traditional way of learning. Why? Although nowadays we are in a 21st century where technology exists in a wide range in our field of education, I still believe that um, traditional way of learning are more effective than online class of learning. So being realistic in online class or an online learning, we will deal many flaws and questionable outcomes. So that is one of my reason why I prepared to have or to study or to work with in a traditional way of learning. Aside from that, traditional way of learning are more effective, more reliable, and more authentic. So the assessment that gives by traditional method are more reliable. Aside from that, there are lessons and activities that needs actual performance to measure if the students really learned or if they absorb the learning, and of course if the learning can apply into their day-to-day life experience. So for me, generally, traditional method are more effective, especially for those students like me who will, in the next few years, mold the skills and abilities of the students that we have in the near future.